Throughout recent years, many social issues have been on the rise, but one particular issue that I want to cover today that not a lot of people tend to go over is the media regarding fake news. Now, two fact components that I want to share with you before I get into my interview is that one, fake news is never new, and two, fake news always spreads faster than real news. So, who can we trust and who can we really rely on? That's what I'm going to cover today.
Hi, I'm Chris Johnson, CHRIS JOHNSON, and I am the Rebel Report podcast manager and radio manager. I'm a host of like 3-4 different radio shows. I'm also a host of 3 to 4 different podcasts. I kind of do everything audio wise and kind of like digital media. I'm not really much of a print media guy.
Thanks for joining me today. So I wanted to ask your input on fake news and how journalists are handling with the fake news.
Well, I mean, as myself, I've kind of been like, I don't really like the whole term fake news because it just doesn't feel right, because like all of us kind of take that like secret oath of don't say anything false. But like it's like when you look at at these news stations now, like let's say for example Fox and CNN both, was like how the whole like election with Trump came along. It became more of an entertainment situation for them and not much of like a tell the story of what's actually happening, the information that's actually happening. Both sides were skewing things, and it just kind of snowballed into fake news. And then, of course, Trump decided to jump on it because he's a lunatic. But stuff like that kind of happens, and it hurts the journalist community, and it kind of helped impact the whole COVID situation as well, because of everyone thought that news is spreading fake news to everybody. So it's like you're not trying to trust the information they give, trying to make your own decision, when in reality we're given the right information because of actual scientists giving us the real information. So it's a weird situation going on with all the fake news and stuff that's going on with the media. Journalists are dealing with a lot of hard, they're just kind of getting screwed over right now, and it hurts a lot of us. It makes us all sound like we're uncredible. And, I just feel like fake news shouldn't really be thrown towards journalists. It should be more thrown towards the manipulation of money, and how entertainment's been kind of taken over the news station at TV as much as we think it has.
For my last interview, I wanted to credit somebody outside of myself. So I decided to keep it along the same lines of the youth and their reaction to fake news and the impact behind it all.
About the way digital technologies are headed nowadays.
That would be fake news. It's just such a big problem, really, because it can false the judgment of people, and it can bring false information to so many different people, which can have huge impacts. And it's more and more prominent, even if more and more people are aware of it.
Looking forward, digital media is only going to get larger. So how can we avoid falling for fake news? First thing is to always check the date, keep up with your local news, and whichever source that you are looking at, make sure that they are unbiased as possible. Thank you.